Thank you for downloading the 5 must-have Facebook ads for a 5-figure course launch. My name is Lisa Stoops, and I'm a Facebook ad strategist for coaches. And I have a done-for-you Facebook ad service where I create the ad strategy to help you really crush your launch. And so I just wanted to show you this overall ad strategy that I use with most of all my clients to create 5 and 6 figure repeatable launches throughout the year. And so the most profitable launches always have a great ad strategy behind them. You can't just set up an ad here and there and expect great results, right? So use these ads in your next launch to bring in more revenue. So the very first ad is basically an audience builder. So it's a basic list building freebie offer that is, you're promoting something that's very much in alignment with whatever you're going to sell. So this is basically just getting people on your list, building up your launch list, getting people excited about what's coming. And typically I work on a 90-day launch plan. So basically, like if we're going to be launching out 3 months from now, I'm going to start running a checklist freebie, a freebie offer, something like that, just so I can build up enough momentum. And then the second part of this audience building part is I like to do an audience connector ad. So basically, what this is to start putting videos out in front of your launch audience so that they can get to know, like, and trust you, so that they can see you. And let me just say, the more touch points a potential customer or client or student has with you, the more inclined they are to purchase from you. So if they're seeing you in their newsfeed all the time, then they're going to feel like they know you. And then this is just something that's just, psychology, that people are just like this. The more you see someone, the more you feel like you know them. And so that is kind of the strategy behind this, is that we just want to put pure content added value in front of them during these first 2 months, where before we actually launch our pre-launch phase. And so that works really great to just connect with people. Then the second part of this launch phase is to create the event ad. And this is basically, and I call it an event ad because it's something that they're engaging with you. So it could be a webinar, it could be a challenge, it could be a workshop series, it could be a video series. You could call it whatever you want to call it, but basically you are interacting with these people. And maybe you have them in your Facebook group, or you create a special pop-up Facebook group for this. But the point of the matter is they're getting to communicate with you. So this ad needs to start running at least 7 to 10 days prior to the actual day one of the event. So like if something starts on a Monday, it needs to go back out, 10 days or so, sometimes 14 days. And it really just depends on how many people are in the audience. So we kind of gauge that on a case-to-case basis, but you don't want to go too far out that they forget about the event, or that, they're like, they signed up for it, but they're like, huh, what is this? When they start getting emails for it, right? So we want to just make sure that, we gauge that when you actually set up those ads. And again, it could be a webinar ad. It could be, no matter what, you want an event ad in your launch. You want an event in your launch, and you want ads going to your event is what I should say. Then the next type of ad that we have is an open cart ad. You see, the thing is that it's launch day, you're excited and you're sending out emails, but not everyone is going to see your cart open email. There's going to be a lot of people who miss it. So this is a great way to capture everybody. And these ads can go out on the day that you open the cart. So it's like, it's all exciting. It's all new, I've got this, it's here, so it's like this exciting type of ad. And so it depends on how long you have your open cart for. A lot of times my clients have it for, like, it could be 3 days, it could be 5 days, it could be 7 days, whatever your open cart time frame is. You just have this one running for a couple days, and then you turn on the closing cart ad. The closing cart ad is huge. And this is something where a lot of my clients bring in the most revenue. So you want to make sure that you have this. This is an ad that creates scarcity and really makes people take action, because either the doors are closing, the price is going up, a bonus is going away, whatever limiter you have on there is going to make people take action. And that's what we want. And so that is the cart closing ad. And this needs to be set up 48 to 72 hours, depending on the whole launch window, like the open cart time frame. So 72 to 48 hours before you close cart, this one is running. And then we have the retargeting ads. The retargeting ads can be there can be a lot of different types of retargeting ads, but the main one that needs to be up and running is the one where is retargeting people who have hit your sales page but didn't buy. This is the hottest part of your launch audience. And this definitely needs to be retargeted. These are some of the most important ads that I see a lot of people missing in their launch strategy or in their overall launch plan. All right, so don't be the typical launcher where you think about ads as an afterthought, or when you only use ads to drive traffic to a sales page, or you just wing it and you spend way more money than necessary because you didn't have a strategic plan. Use these 5 ads through your next launch and you will have a lot better, you'll have a bigger launch for sure. So here are some 4 extra tips that I want to help you with when it comes to launching with ads. So 1, have a proven ad strategy, and I just gave you the 5 ads that you can use. Number 2 is spend most of your ad budget, 80% of your ad budget should be going toward getting people onto your main event, like either the list building or the event. And then number 3 is know your key numbers, such as how much revenue you want to bring in and how much you can afford to acquire a lead. This is important to understanding how much you are going to allow yourself to spend on Facebook ads, because obviously the less you spend, the more profitable you'll be. And finally, get help. Have someone create and implement the ad strategy so you can bring in more revenue and you can save time. And so that's where somebody like me comes into play. And listen, I know that you as a coach are super busy. There's a lot of moving pieces during launch. And when you hire an expert, you're going to free up your time so that you can focus on what you do best, which in turn makes for much more successful launch. When you focus on what you do and you hire out the other things, it's going to really help you in the long run. All right. So if you know that you don't have the time or the desire to figure out how to implement an ad strategy yourself, then I want to invite you to book a call with me. On the call, we'll go over your ad strategy for launching, and then I'll walk you through how I work with my clients to reach their launch goals. So go ahead and book a call with me at lisastoops.com/book, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.